If you're anything like us, you're eagerly waiting for Disney to drop another Zombies movie. And the good news is that Zombies 2 perfectly set us up for a third installment, so we know that it's coming. As we wait, here are some of the secrets about Zombies as compiled by Riveted. The original director was replaced. Zombies was directed by Paul Hohen, who is definitely not a stranger in the industry. Hohen has directed and produced projects such as The Cheetah Girls, One World, Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam, and Dadnapped. He has also directed the movies Cloud 9, How to Build a Better Boy. He's done a good job with Zombies, but he was not the first choice. The director was supposed to be Jeffrey Hornaday, who worked on the Teen Beach movies and other projects such as Flashdance, Dick Tracy, Captain EO, and A Chorus Line. For reasons which Disney intends to keep secret, the director was suddenly replaced with Paul Hohen, who had worked on numerous Disney projects. Sneaking out. The story in Zombies takes place in the fictional town of Seabrook, so it could have been filmed practically anywhere in the world. Disney's Zombies and its sequels have been filmed in the state of Ontario, Canada, and the reason for that is purely financial. The Canadian government provides lucrative tax credits for productions filming in the country, unlike the US and other countries. In addition to Toronto, filming for Disney's Zombies and its sequel was also carried out in the city of Hamilton, Ontario. Since the cast members of Zombies are mostly Americans based in America, they had to live in a hotel in Canada while filming. It's really weird how it's cheaper to fly an entire team and have them live in a hotel for months while shooting than filming in the native country. Anyway, while living in the hotel, the cast members took the opportunity to explore Toronto and sometimes had to sneak out of the hotel rooms to move around freely. Dove Cameron threw shade. Can you actually believe that sweet Dove Cameron threw shade at Zombies? Here's what happened. When Zombies was first released, a Descendants fan account tweeted about it and pointed out the similarities between Zombies and Descendants 2, and basically said that Zombies copied Descendants 2. Dove Cameron liked the tweet and retweeted it on her own account and called the situation crazy. We kind of understand why she would feel threatened about the release of Zombies. It's also a Disney movie targeting the same demographic with great musical numbers and a unique storyline, not to mention brand new actors who did a remarkable job. Well, it wasn't a good image for Disney, who would never want a cast member from two successful shows to fight. Luckily, the shade didn't grow into anything because it was buried as soon as it surfaced, and Disney doesn't want you to remember any of it. The zombie language is real. Would you believe it if we told you that zombies are actually real? Zombies have become staple figures of pop culture, and the zombie apocalypse is a trope that features in many books, movies, and TV series. But is there a chance that they do exist in real life? So far, they only exist in the fictional world, and they're related to witchcraft in certain parts of the world. Scientists have done research on zombie plants, zombie insects, and even zombie viruses, but never human zombies. Hypothetically, if they could exist, they'd have a language, right? In Disney Zombies, Bonzo only speaks zombie language, but the cast members have said that sometimes he would repeat the exact thing he said in gibberish like it was an actual language. Note that the zombie language in Disney is not scripted, so Bonzo is probably speaking an actual zombie language in the movies. Zeds Hair. Disney is definitely proud of MILO Manheim, who did a great job portraying Zed on Zombies, despite the fact that he is not one of their regular Disney actors. One of the things that Disney doesn't tell you is that Zed's hair was originally a rainbow. At first, the bottom of his hair was kind of like a bluish teal color, and the rest of his hair was the color in the movie green, and the tips of his hair were like yellow. So it got lighter as it got closer to his head. And that didn't work. The hair team tried a bright neon color like that of Jared Leto's Joker hair in Suicide Squad. And after that didn't pan out, the team tried black, giving it a tint of green. Eventually, they settled on the dark green shade that perfectly suits Zed's personality. MILO actually dyed his hair green in real life, and he attended his high school graduation with the green hair. The kiss scene. Okay, we mean no shade to Descendants, but the chemistry between Mal and Ben wasn't 100% believable. However, the chemistry between Zed and Addison is undeniable, and fans have been shipping the two in real life since they first saw them together on screen, and their kissing scene was just magical. According to Meg, she and MILO probably locked lips at least 8 times during filming. When asked why they had all those takes, Meg said, "One time my nose was a little smushed, and then another time his face was kind of covering mine. It had to be perfectly lined up. It was really fun. It was hilarious." Of course, after they kissed, the cast and crew jokingly cheered and clapped for the actors. MILO also shared how he worked with Meg and choreographer Christopher Scott to revamp the song Someday so that it could have a personal feel. We must admit that they did a great job because the song is probably the best in the franchise. The nicest cast member? For whatever reason, the bad guys are always the best guys in real life, and it's no different with Zombies. Trevor Torgman, who plays a total jerk, is the nicest person in real life. All of the cast members agree that a moment with Trevor can never be a dull moment. He's also the person who makes them break character on set because he always says or does something really funny. And they have also said that he is a very intelligent guy. When he was in school, he did exceptionally well, especially in high school, that he was named as the valedictorian of his high school graduating class. And speaking of Trevor, Bunked fans must be really excited that he is joining their 5th season. Dorjman will play newcomer Parker Preston, described as a witty charmer with an inherent likability despite the cocky demeanor he's picked up as a member of an ultra-wealthy family. Turns out he's the only Preston who cares about a deed, giving descendants of great-great-grandfather Preston a 15% stake in Camp Kikiwaka. Okay, that's not a secret, but it's definitely something worth noting. The BAM secret. Many of the songs in Disney's Zombies are amazing, and one of the fan favorites from the first movie was BAM. Maybe that's because the cast members had something to do with it, but Disney won't tell you that. The idea to have Zed do a bunch of energetic back jumps during BAM stemmed from MILO goofing off on set. The cast had already choreographed the big number, but after the choreographer saw MILO doing a backflip on a safety device that allowed the actors to practice their trick safely, he added the jumps. The day after his pivotal backflip, MILO arrived on set and saw a 30-foot by 10-foot device for everyone to be all on at the same time, and everyone re-choreographed the whole dance. Another Zombies movie. Before Disney released Zombies, there was actually another movie in the talks called Zombies vs. Cheerleaders, which was supposed to be released in 2012. The story follows Zed Necrodopoulos, a typical high school student with one small caveat. He happens to be a zombie. Despite a high-tech wristwatch designed to curb any appetite he may have for his classmates, he and his zombie friends remain unpopular with the school's most influential group, the pom-pom-wielding cheerleaders. Never one to back down from a challenge, Zed sets out to improve zombie student-body relations and win the attention of Addison, the cheerleading squad's newest member. The original cast members were Luke Benward as Zed Necrodopoulos, Maya Mitchell as Addison, John DeLuca as Bucky Buchanan, Lauren Gaw as Lacey, Katie Sarif as Eliza, and Julian Sergey as Bonzo. Sadly, none of those people made it to the released movie since Disney opted for a younger, fresher cast. Disney also changed a few details like zombies in the original pilot appear more human-looking but with green eyes and green veins on them. Bree, Stacy, Tracy, and Zoe were not part of the original plot, and there were other characters who were left out from the original movie. In the original movie, Bucky wasn't even related to Addison. Work was insane. As mentioned, Disney was looking for a fresh talent for zombies, so they had to cast their net a bit further. The audition process took months before they found the perfect cast. Well, 2 people who instantly connected were MILO and Meg. During the audition process, Disney Channel would pair up Zed and Addison hopefuls for chemistry reads. As if by fate, Meg and MILO were already buddy-buddy with each other before doing their chemistry read, which worked out perfectly for them. Rehearsals were also just as insane as the auditions, and the cast members said they had to rehearse for a solid month before shooting. Like with the first film, Zombies 2 rehearsals were 4 weeks long. Disney will not tell you that the cast members were sometimes expected to be on the set the whole day and the whole night, especially after they added the werewolves. A lot of the action was done at night, so there was barely any sleep for the cast members. Stolen items. Cast members from Disney productions steal items from set all the time, but it's meant to be a secret. We found out that on the last day of filming, the Descendants cast asked if they could keep some of the items, and Disney said no, so they stole them. Since they all had a lot of jewelry while filming, they figured that if they take a couple, Disney wouldn't notice. The cast of Zombies also said that they intended to take a couple of souvenirs on their way out. Meg Donnelly and Trevor Torjman both admitted that they wanted to steal the cheer costumes from the set. Trevor, who probably has the most jackets in the franchise, admitted that he wanted to take a couple of them home. The werewolves also don't have any intention of leaving their moonstones behind. Problematic depictions. The zombies in the movies are supposed to be stand-in for people who faced racism, but over the years, fans have said that the depiction is just off. The backstory of zombies is that the zombies used to eat brains, but they've been neutralized by some technology and have been living in separate areas that have poor facilities and where government-issued bans. Historically, normal people are justified in their fear of them and in their attempts to control them. But this is hardly ever the case when it comes to racism. Also, a lot of what Zed tries to achieve in the film is normalizing zombies into normal people's lives and activities such as joining the football team and the cheerleading squad. Problematic because it's about always aspiring to be part of the powerful, dominant majority rather than resisting and influencing them with their own culture. In essence, Disney Zombies didn't do much to appreciate the zombies' culture, but Disney will definitely not tell you that. Zeds Mom. In Zombies, we meet Zed's dad, but nothing is ever said about his mother. And apparently that was also the case while filming Zombies 2. MILO admitted that the cast casually talked about it on the set, but no references to her are made in either movie. Zed's mom is probably missing for the same reason we barely see any mothers on the Disney shows. Since the days of Snow White, many Disney characters lacked mothers, but it is said that the trend became more prevalent upon the death of Walt Disney's mother, Flora, in a tragic accident where she asphyxiated in the home that her son had bought her. However, we may or may not have heard that Zed's mother will be in Zombies 3, and she will probably play a dark role. So, are you looking forward to the next Zombies franchise? Let us know what you expect in Zombies 3. And remember, we publish amazing videos daily. This has been Riveted.